We're going to give it about 2 more minutes and we're going to get started. Good morning, all. Happy Tuesday. Woohoo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Happy Tuesday. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Let me see those hands. Ooh, ooh. Put it in the comments. Let me see those hands. Woohoo. I'm excited. It's Tuesday. Two more minutes, we're going to get started. It's going to be a good class. I'm excited. I'm enthusiastic. Whew. I have a lot of information to share today, but we're going to split the class up. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, let's get started. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's a perfect day to have a perfect day. I'm going to say it again. It's a perfect day to have a perfect day on this perfect Tuesday. I'm just excited and enthusiastic to be able to teach again. You guys know my name is Tyson. I'm excited to be able to teach. Today, we're going to continue on a little bit of emotions. And we're going to learn colors. I forgot to teach colors last week. So I'm going to start with colors after I just give my briefing. And then we're going to do emotions. Then we're going to do family signs. And also, I'm going to teach a little bit about deaf culture. As you notice this week, I have no beard. Whew. It was a busy weekend, so I say, I looked in the mirror. I say, why not? Let me just shave it off. So it feels good. I look younger. So it's so much fun. So today, it's going to be a really nice class. We're going to interact. I need your help. We could do some fun stuff. So let's get started. Let's do a review from last week. All right? Our review. So, what is this sign? This sign is what? Tired. Tired. Very good. Another review sign. Sleepy. Sleepy. Another review sign. Same old, same old. Another review sign. Good afternoon. Another review sign. Good evening. Good night. Another review sign. What was that? Was that my numbers from 1 to 10? Let's do it again. That's our numbers. How cool is that? So as we get started for this week, we're going to do colors. This is the sign for colors. I'm taking 5 in my hands and going on my chin like this. Let me back up. If you feel that I need to slow down, please type in slow down, or just put a hand like this. Like that means I will stop and I will slow down and I can read your messages at the same time. Okay? So if you have a problem, you feel like you need me to slow down, I will slow down, or just type slow down and big so I can help you understand. Okay? So colors. It's taking your 5 hands like this, and you put it on your chin, under your chin. Colors. 5 colors. So, in our colors, I have a special technique that I teach and I use. I have what's colors in the face and the colors in the hand. So the colors in the face is going to be very helpful. So are we ready for the colors in the face? It's just a way to help you remember how to sign your colors. So our first color, you take your hand like this, and you bring it over your head like this. Black. Real easy, right? Black. Next color, underneath your chin, just like this. Red. So you have black and red. Our next color is, take a letter B, brown, on the side of your face. Brown. So our first color is our second color is our third color is, so we got black, red, brown, and our next one I'm going to do is orange. So you know what it looked like. Orange. So you got your red, orange, brown, and black. All right, so let's do it again. I'm going to do it one more time. Black. Red. Brown. Orange. Our next one is called pink. Give me the K just like this. Just take a look at it. as you can see, you bring it into your chin so your pointy finger is facing outwards and your middle finger, or the one I'm moving, it goes under your chin and go pink. And you just move it down just a little bit. Pink, pink, pink. Real simple. Let's do it again. So remember, I have the K, and this is the part that's touching your chin. Pink, pink, pink. So those are all in your face signs. So let's do it again. Black, brown, orange, red, or pink. Pink. Another color, if you do the T, put it to the side of your face, tan. Tan. So that's all the colors in the face. So we're going to do it one more time, 2 more times, okay? I'm going to say it, and then the next time I'm going to turn my voice off, okay? Are we ready? Black, black, red, red, brown, brown, orange, orange, pink, pink, tan, tan. All right, are we ready? Here's the next one. We're going to do it again, but I'm turning my voice off. Woohoo! Give yourselves a round of applause. We just did our colors, the first one. Now I have what's called the shake. It's all in this wrist, and you just shake it. Are we ready for that? It's really cool, it's simple, it's fun. And then we're going to put all the colors together, okay? All right, this is the color blue. Take the letter B, and you just shake it. Like you're doing a little dance, but it's just one hand, blue, blue, blue. It's not, you're not giving a little wave to somebody, no, it's just the B, and you just shake it, blue, blue. Our next one, give me Y. Yellow, yellow. This is yellow. Okay, so we got yellow. So we got blue, we shake it. Shake it. Then you got the yellow, we shake it again. All right, our next one is purple. Give me the P. 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 And we go in again and shake. Shake. And shake. Purple. 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 So just to let you know, purple. Okay? So we're going to do it again. So we have blue. I messed up a little bit. It's okay. Blue. Yellow. And purple. Purple. Yellow. Blue. Purple. And everybody give me the G. G. Green. green, green. So we have blue, yellow, purple, and green. Those are your colors, all in the shake. It's all in the shake. It's real simple, and you shake it. So that's very helpful on that. So let's do it again, all right? But I'm going to turn my voice off. All right, so we're going to do it all over again. Let's do it again. All right? Let me read some of the comments. It says, yes. Okay, if you're left-handed, usually left-handed, you can sign purple with your left hand, but I'm right-handed. So that's just to help you up. That's my dominating hand. So just to let you know that. All right? So we're going to do all the colors again as a whole. And then we're going to move on to our next one, and I'll come back and review of the two things that we're going to teach today. And then I'm going to do a lecture, a presentation so you can see and learn some stuff. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. We're going to put it all together. Our face and shake. Here we go. Black, brown, red, orange, tan, blue, pink, blue, green, yellow, and purple. Real simple. That's your colors. Let's do it again. So let's do colors. I'm turning my voice off. Black. All right, those are colors. Someone just asked me, what's the color white? I forgot that. So it's taking it from here to your chest. Bring it out, white. White. So white. You see how I'm touching my chest and I'm bringing it out? It's like this. It's coming in and out. White. And I'm going to give you one more color and then we're going to move on. Gray. Gray. So you got white and gray. That's pretty much in the air or on your body. So white and gray. So just to let you know. So let's go and do it all over again. So we have white, gray, blue, yellow, green, purple, red, pink, brown, tan, and black. That's all our colors. So we did our colors now. So next, we're going to talk about family. Give me two F's like this. Bring it into like this. And then you bring it out. Family. 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 So we're going to do some family signs. Is that okay? So this is real simple. Give me your 5. And it's real simple. Everybody should know this one if you know it. But I just I don't take it for granted. Everybody don't know it. But I just want to make sure somebody should know it. But this is the sign here. Mom. 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 Dad. Mom. Dad. Mom. Dad. Mom. mom, and dad. Real simple, right? So when your children are learning sign language, if they're learning today, they learn some family signs. So mom, remember it's under the chin, mom, mother, my mom, however you want to call it. Dad, pops, all that's the same thing up here. Dad, pops, mom. How cool is that? So you got mom and you got dad, okay? Next one, since we here, so we got mom and we got dad. So if we're going to talk about our grandparents, like grandmom and grandpa, it's really simple. It's the same way as we sounded mom and dad, but we put in a little motion to it. For an example, so we know this is mom here. So watch me, grandmom. So you come out 2 times, grandma, grandma. It's a syllable, grandma. Make sense? Grandma. So you have, it's the syllable, how you sign it. So watch, grandma. 2 times. That's the syllable. Syllable. You know what I mean? When you was in school as an educator and you learn how to know the syllables of your vocabulary, so you go grandma. It's the same way and you're signing it. Grandma, grandpa, or grandfather, or grandmother. The same way. How cool is that? So when you see the picture, when I send it on Facebook after the class, you can see it has an arrow. So it's moving outward. Grandma, it's a compound. So that will help you in your learning and your signing. Grandma and grandpa. Okay? Now we're going to talk about, like if you have, this is the sign for children. 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 So many people may have many children, or maybe one person may have one child. One child. It depends. So we got children, child. So here we go. We're going to go back. So we have mom, dad, grandma, grandpa. All right? So let's do it again. Mom, how cool is that, right? So, and then we also have, I taught you this, children, and then I also taught you child. That's how you know. So we're going to do the word son. So you take it from boy. This is the sign for boy. And you bring it in to your armpits, like right under your arm. Son. 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 It's just like you having a baby. This is a baby. You rock it just like this. But all you're just doing, son. The next one is daughter. So this is the sign for girl. Girl. So you do daughter. Daughter. So you come out and then you open your hands in. Daughter. So son. Daughter. Daughter. Some people sign it like daughter, just like this, touch the chin and come down. Some people do the girl and then they come down. It doesn't make a difference. It's whatever. It's whatever. This is a sign for whatever. This is a freebie sign. Whatever. So it helps you out. So it's daughter, daughter, and son. Okay? All right, our next one. When you have siblings, brothers and sisters. So it's real simple. Mama, I say boy. So you do boy, and you have your hand here. Brother. Brother. brother, 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 brother. Let me do it again. You take the boy and you bring it in, brother, brother. The next one is sister. Same thing with the girl, and then you bring it in. Sister, 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 sister. It depends on how you want to sign it. It's up to you, okay? And that's an option. Signing is different in regions. I'm going to explain that a little later on in the deaf culture tips at the end of class so you can get some knowledge on that. So I'm going to be sharing that as well, okay? Let's go back and do it again. Some few signs so we know. All right? Mom. Mom. Dad. Dad. Grandpa or grandfather or grandmother. Son. Son. Daughter, daughter, brother, brother, sister, sister. Really cool, all right? So this is how you would sign that, okay? All right? So now we're gonna move on, and then we're gonna do some just to make sure you got some understanding of it. So you got, this is for a boy. So just to let anybody need to know, boys like this, and girl is like this, and this is woman coming down to here, woman 5 here, and man. So I'm going to help you out with that, just to help you remember those signs. It's a tip. Men tend to wear hats back in the day. They tend to wear hats. So it's the man this way. And women tend to wear, they used to wear bonnies, and it wrapped around their scarves, around they had it back in the day. That's how they tend to do the sign. That's why the sign is used that way. Anything that's below the nose, it's for women. Anything that's above, it's for a male. Okay, so that will help you on that. So like our next one, like I just gave you those tips. Now next one is taking it from here. It's like a C and another C. Husband. 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 And then you take it from your chin. Wife. Wife. Husband is from the top, just like the C. Husband. I know I'm clapping. Probably because it's the sound, you're making husband and then wife. You know what I mean? So that's what that is. Husband and wife. Husband and wife. So that's what that is. You got that? So the next one, it's like if you have your brothers and sisters, like your husband, like you call them your uncle. Those who are related to you. Uncle with the U. Uncle. 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 The U. Uncle. Uncle. The A. Aunt. Straight to your chin. Aunt. 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 So you have uncle, aunt. Okay? So you have your uncle, your aunt, your husband, your wife, your brother, and your sister. Pretty much easy on that. And then take the N and you put it in here from the top of your head, nephew. And you shake it. It's like N, I'm putting it on top of my head, nephew. You put it underneath here, niece. So if you bring it on top, nephew. You bring it on the bottom, niece. So niece, nephew, and nieces. So you have nephews and nieces, aunts, and uncles. That's part of the family. This is the sign for family. We're going over that again, family. Next one, parents. Take your 5 hands this way, bring it up this way. Parents. 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 If you have cousins, it's C. You put it here. It depends on what kind of cousin. If it's a female cousin, you put it here, cousin. If it's a male cousin, put it up here. So if it's a female cousin, you bring it down here. If it's a male cousin, you bring it up here. So you have you specifically saying which gender you're talking about. If it's a male, like I can say my cousin Billy, my cousin Tiffany. So it's just where you sign. Or if you just want to do it in the middle, my cousins, because that means you have a lot. So your cousins. Okay? And this is man, and this is woman. I've gone over that already, so you know that. Woman is anything that's below the nose down. Women, on top, it's man. You can't go wrong with that. So, and that's where we're going to stop for right there. So we're going to do all of this one more time, and then we're going to go over some tips, okay? All right. Father. 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 Mother. Mother. Father. Mother. Father. Mother. Grandfather. Grandfather. Grandmother. Grandmother. Son. 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 Daughter. 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 Brother. 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 Sister. 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 Husband. 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 Wife. 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 Uncle. 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 Aunt. 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 Nephew. Niece. Nephew. niece. Parents, 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 and family, 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 cousins, 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 cousin, 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 cousin. All right, so we did our colors and our family signs. So now, this is some tips. I remember I explained last week that I will be sharing some tips on deaf culture. But before I get started, I just have to throw something out to you. Listen to me very, very carefully. This is a question that I have, and I ask many, many questions of people that I teach, and I give them questions and see how much you know. Many people do not know about the deaf culture, so I share it with them every time I teach. So today I'm going to take the 15 minutes of the class and share, because it's a lot of information that I'm trying to share. But today I want to be precise in what I'm giving you so you can understand. In the state of New Jersey, how many deaf people there is? A, let me say the question again. How many deaf people in the state of New Jersey? A, 10,000. B, 856,000. C, 90,000 deaf people. Again, A, I forgot what I said for A. Oh my, I didn't even write the number. Oh, I said 90,000. I said 90,000, or 856,000, or 10,000. I think that's what I said. 10,000. So the answer to the question is 856,000 deaf people in the state of New Jersey. The number is 856,000 deaf people in the state of New Jersey. Let me say it again. 856,000 deaf people in the state of New Jersey. Wow, that's a lot of deaf people. 856,000 deaf people in the state of New Jersey. 856,000 deaf people in the state of New Jersey. How do I know that? That came from the last census, U.S. Census in 2010. So, I'm going to need you to fill out your census if you have not done it yet. So it's important to be counted. So the deaf are counted too. And those numbers, that's how we get those numbers. But can I break it down just a little bit more? How many are in the city of North New Jersey? You may wonder, wow, that's a large number. There are 12,000 deaf people in the city of North New Jersey alone. 12,000? Yes, 12,000 deaf and hard of hearing people in the city of North New Jersey alone. Yes, Yes. So this is where I'm going to explain why those numbers to you know. You have people who are deaf, people who are hard of hearing, and then you have those people who are late deaf. Let me explain. Those are who are deaf. They may got through sickness, through the chicken pox, spinal meningitis, car accidents, whatever. They got sick through, have the hearing loss. Those who are hard of hearing, they got it through, same thing, sickness, or losing hearing, or high fever. Back in the day, we didn't have that much of technology as we do now to we can identify if the baby's going to be deaf or hearing or whatever. And then you have those who are late deaf. Those who are late deaf, what I mean by late, remember in the early 90s, those individuals was driving those vehicles, and they was driving, they had the big speakers going boom, shaboom, shaboom, and they going, yeah, 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 yeah. And now they are hard of hearing, or they are late deaf. They be like, huh? What you say? Those are the numbers that help you understand those numbers of why we have those large numbers of deafness. So I'm sharing these tips with you so you know how to communicate with those who are deaf and hard of hearing. Those numbers come from the state of New Jersey, the Office of Deaf and Hard of Hearing Services in Trenton. I will post that information on the Facebook so you can look it up and know how many deaf people in the state of New Jersey. And it breaks down into the cities and towns as well. This is another information that I want to share from the National Association for the Deaf, NAD. National Association for the Deaf, NAD. If you see that sign, say NAD. This is some good information. You have individuals that use the deaf with the small d, and they use it with the big D. So I'm going to share. We use the lowercase d to refer it to an audiology condition, not who share the language. American Sign Language is a culture. The members of the groups inherited the sign language and used it as their primary means of communication. They have the distinguished, for an example, they have the hearing loss, of illness, trauma of age, knowledge of belief and practice of the culture. Deaf people use the knowledge of deaf simply knowing their similar physical condition, like other cultures and tradition, and historical created activities and transferred over the generations. So this deaf people has been using this for a long time, just to share that. Those who are hard of hearing, who have demonstrate mild hearing loss, such as myself, or those who are hard of hearing don't sign at all. You have some hard of hearing people don't sign at all. They have hearing loss. It's okay. It's fine. But you have to find your identity, who you are. These are terminologies we don't use. People tend to say, oh, they deaf and dumb. Don't use that terminology. No. They are not deaf and they're not dumb. So, or hearing impaired. Deaf people don't like to use the terminology hearing impaired. Please call them either deaf or hard of hearing. For an example, it does not say the school for the hearing impaired. Look it up online, Google it. It says the school for the deaf. It doesn't say school for the hearing impaired. It's very important. Very important. This is the resources from NAD. I'm not making this up. I'm sharing it from a reliable source from the deaf community in NAD. They're located in the Maryland, Washington, D.C. area, our National Association for the Deaf. And here's some do's and don'ts. For an example, to learn sign language is very helpful to your community. It's helpful what you're doing when you communicate with those who are deaf and hard of hearing. During this coronavirus time, many people are isolated, they're shut in, they don't know what to do. And we decided to do sign language through virtual, through Facebook to help you learn some a new technology, new tips, new ways of learning. It's really innovative. So I'm just sharing this with you. To contact a deaf person, if you're around them, just simply tap. Just tap on them. It's okay to tap. It's okay to, you know what I mean? Do like this. Waving your hand. That's part of deaf community on how to get a deaf person attention. Never, never, never throw an object. Never throw an object. Because if you throw an object, it can hit them in the eye. Safety is key. Never, never throw an object. Or flicker the lights 2 times. Deaf people say, oh, to get everybody's attention. Always include the deaf person in everything you're doing, your conversation. It's very important. So I know some of my deaf friends and family, when they're out with their family, sometimes they feel isolated, and they're talking with the family, and everybody's laughing, and someone stops signing and be like, oh, wait, I'll tell you later, it's not important. But everybody's laughing, but you just missed out what's being said. You're sharing your thoughts, you're sharing your ideas. Maybe I want to laugh too, maybe I want to join in with the laugh. So make sure you are visible in what you do. Do not over-exaggerate. Like for an example, what is your name? No, it's okay. I know I'm deaf, but simple. What is your name? Don't talk down to them. They are people like you are people. They're equal. Some of the deaf people have a doctor's degree. They have master's degree. They are teachers. They are truck drivers. They are cooks. They can do anything just like you can do. They are teachers. So this is so helpful to share this with you. If a deaf person asks you to repeat, go ahead and repeat it. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with repeating it. Maybe they missed it. Maybe they didn't hear you. Maybe they didn't see what you're saying or they're reading your lips. It's very important just to be able to share. Okay, you need me to repeat it? Okay, I repeat it. But maybe you have to change it a different way so they can understand you. If there's difficulty in learning during that process, the best way, everybody got technology, right? You can type it right on here. You can type it right on here. You can type it, you can share it, you can say it to be able to do that. Or write it down to be able to communicate. When I go out, sometimes when I'm with my friends, I use this app called BuzzCard, and I type it and I show them at the restaurant. To be able to do that, I show them at the restaurant, be like, this is what I want. I don't have to talk, or the deaf people don't have to talk. So it's helpful to communicate. They go to the restaurants. If the more people learn sign language, it's more to communicate. If you start using the sign language, you meet a deaf person, watch their behavior, watch their character, watch how they be like, you know, sign? Their face will lit up like, wow, another person knows sign. Help me communicate. So it's very helpful to be able to communicate with those individuals. So when you communicate and you're doing your sign language, it's very helpful to be able to be interactive. And that's the important things when you're communicating with a deaf person. I just want to, because this was a lot of information I want to share, but I condensed it, but I will definitely send it to you. One thing about my favorite thing about signing, I can sign with my family and community. It's easy. My best friend, he signs. He's been signing with me for 6 years now. 6 years. And guess what he does? He's a law enforcement. So he helped those people in the community, in the deaf community where he lives and where he works as a law enforcement, a police officer. He's a sergeant. He signs. It's amazing to see him sign and communicate. When we out, people think he's deaf because he's always around the deaf people. So, and when you get to do this signing and you practice and you're interacting and you do what you do, it's very helpful. And so that's why I encourage you to practice, practice, practice. So today we learn our colors and our family sign and deaf tips. So those things will help you in your community. So when you're out in the community, look at the deaf person's face. Don't be like distracted. Oh, whatever, blah, 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 and the deaf person is right there. Look at them to make them feel comfortable. When you use an interpreter, never use it to tell them. No, talk to me. Look at me. I'm a person. So that's very helpful to useful to understand them using an interpreter. And then communicate. They will interpret everything you said for the deaf person, and they will voice for the deaf person while they sign it. It's very important. This is very important tips and tools to help you understand. So I'm grateful to be able to come on each week on this virtual signing during the coronavirus. It's very crucial. So, in closing, I just want to encourage you today. Today is a perfect day to have a perfect day. I started off with that word perfect. 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 It's a perfect day. Why? We are here. We are with our families. We are healthy. We are dressed in our clothes. We can do things. It's so helpful. And I know we see different things on the news. So do something different. Teach your family sign language, or just show them the video, what you have learned, the ABCs, the numbers, the colors, so you can help each other. Get your mind off those worrying things of what's going on in the world. Also, check us out on the Newark Public Library Facebook page. There's many things that's going to be up there. This week, I think there's going to be a pop-up. There's a cartoon Zoom class. I think it's on Wednesdays. I think there's a DJ dance party this Thursday night at 8 o'clock. You don't want to miss. There's different things will be popping up. Just watch our Facebook page update because it's a great day. Also, in closing, before I say this, I want to thank all the public libraries across the world. Today is Public Libraries Day. So, and the librarians, we commend those who work in the library, do wonderful work for our communities. So we thank you, we salute you those who works in the public library across the world. So it will not be nothing without those individuals that works in the library. So we say salute them. So if you're on the social media today, just say thank you to the public library workers that are doing the great work all over the world. So we salute you, public library workers, today. Also, we want to thank everyone for watching and joining. Next week, it's going to be another great class, so I'm looking forward to teaching and sharing with you. Thank you. Have an amazing day. And what I say today, it's a perfect day to have a perfect day. See you next week, Tuesday.